I'm Susie, and thank you for logging on to 88 Blessings, Two Sisters All In, this 20th day of November. Today for our daily Bible reading, it is entitled, God Can Undo the Past, Joel 2:25. In the crisis, or in a crisis, leave everything to God. Shut out every voice, saving the voice of God and the psalm of your own deliverance. Make it your duty to remain true to both of these voices. In the life of a saint, tribulation does this supernatural thing. It brings back innocence with experience. In the natural world, experience brings cunning and craftiness. You know, we sit down under the tyranny of the devil's lie and say, I can't undo the past. Well, you cannot, but God can. God can make the past, as far as our spiritual life is concerned, as if it had never been. And even in its worst features, He can make it bring out the treasures of darkness. Isn't that beautiful? And I'm sure that all of us have a tendency that we need to ask God for forgiveness. I'm just going to share for you also too from Lamentations 3 verse 58. O Lord, thou hast pleaded the cause of my soul. The writer writes here, observe how positively the prophet speaks. He doth not say, I hope, or I trust, or I sometimes think that God hath pleaded the cause of my soul. But he speaks of it, trying to get a better angle here, sorry. He speaks of it as it's a matter of fact, and it's not going to be disputed. Thou hast pleaded the causes of my soul. Let us, by the aid of the gracious Comforter, shake off those doubts and fears which so much mar our peace and comfort. Be this our prayer, that we may have done with the harsh croaking voice of the surmise and suspicion, and may be able to speak with clear, melodious voice of full assurance. Notice how grateful the prophet speaks, ascribing all the glory to God alone, and you perceive there is not a word concerning himself or his own pleadings. He doth not ascribe his deliverance, and in my measure of any man, much less to his own merit. But it is thou, O Lord. Thou hast pleaded the cause of my soul, and thou hast redeemed my life. A grateful spirit should never be cultivated by the Christian, and especially after the deliverances, we should prepare a song for our God. Earth should be a temple filled with the songs of grateful saints, and every day there should be a censer smoking with the sweet incense of thanksgiving. I love that. How joyful Jeremiah seems to be while he records the Lord's mercy. How triumphantly he lifts up the strain. He has been in the low dungeon, and even now, no other than a weeping prophet. And yet, in the very book which is called Lamentations, clear as the song of Miriam, when she dashed her fingers against the tabor, shrill as the note of Deborah, when she met Barak with shouts of victory, we hear the voice of Jeremiah going up to heaven. Thou hast pleaded the causes of my soul. Thou hast redeemed my life. O children of God, seek after a vital experience of the Lord's loving kindness. And when you have it, speak positively about it. Sing gratefully. Shout triumphantly. Well, I thank you for joining me here today. Whatever you're fulfilling today, whether you're caring for an aging parent, whether you're trying to apply for a new job somewhere, or whether you're in the throes of selling a home or purchasing a new product or something new, be thankful in all things. Our souls need to be at peace in order for us to be functional. Just rely on your Father in heaven. He knows more than what you need. I thank him for this restful room here tonight, other than with the disturbance that was there for about an hour. But the goodness of God allowed me to drift off to sleep and get some much needed rest before my big traveling day today. That's the goodness of our God. So God willing, until tomorrow, I will see you then. Bye now. Please share and like, please thumbs up if this was beneficial for you today. Thanks so much.